What's going on? Jerms here. I'm back with another review. Today we're going to take a step back in time and we're going to review a USMRE. It's going to be menu number 7, beef stew, going to be about 30 years old. Let's see if this thing is any good. Let's see if it makes me sick. All right, it's been a while since I've done a vintage MRE, so I'm pretty excited about this. This one was given to me by Rusty Surplus. He has a really good channel on YouTube. It's all about firearms, usually vintage firearms, and he goes into some really in-depth explanations of these older firearms. He really gets into the condition and really inspects them and even gives you some history on these firearms. He even takes you shopping at estate sales, silent auctions. Very good YouTube channel. I highly suggest you check him out. I'll leave a link in a card right there, and I'll leave a link to a video at the end during the outtakes. So Rusty said he got this particular MRE from a guy he knows who was on active duty during Desert Storm. He acquired this particular MRE along with a bunch of others, and there's been some other reviewers that Rusty has sent rations to out of this same group. So he told me this ration was from 1991, and the guy he got it from brought it home, and he had it in his house, climate controlled, up until Rusty acquired it. So it was stored in good condition for about 30 years. So we'll have to crack this one open, check some date codes to verify it was 1991. And we know 1991 was about the correct time frame for this ration because there's a large number 7 on this bag. They started putting these larger numbers on these brown bags in 1988, and the last year for the brown bag was 1995. So we know 1991 fits this era. So let's stop wasting time. Let's crack this thing open. Let's see if it survived. This has a tear notch at the top. I'm going to open this from the back with a knife just because I want to save this bag. So here's the beef stew. There's the ingredients. They didn't put the calorie information on these back then. There's the date code right there. And as he said, this is going to be 1991, 86th day of 1991. Here's our MRE crackers, and I believe these will not have salt. I think they had eliminated salt on crackers by then. A cherry nut cake by Sterling Foods Inc. I am a little nervous about this one. I believe the nuts are probably going to be rancid, but we're going to try it out. And here's some peanut butter, and hopefully this is going to be good. Usually peanut butter survives. Here's our beverage-based powder. It does not have a flavor on it. This is from Trans Packers Services Corporation, Brooklyn, New York. Bottle of Tabasco that is toast, so we're not going to be able to use that. Here's our accessory packet. Let's open this up. Give this a smell. Yeah, that smells old. I love that smell, and you only get this out of these older MREs. It smells like an old building, like an old manufacturing plant, like the offices or something. And then this is kind of interesting. This kind of looks like an MCI spoon, but it's a little longer, I believe. So I had thought that they had went to a brown spoon by then, but apparently not. So in the accessory packet, you're going to get instant coffee, taster's choice. Hopefully this is good. It feels like it's actually good. Iodized salt. Get some non-dairy creamer, and I really haven't seen this style packaging on the non-dairy creamer. Get a wet nap, some sugar, some bung fluff, and it is not Lighthouse. Chiclets, and you get green army matches. Red tip. All right, well that's what you're getting in this vintage 1991 USMRE menu number 7 beef stew. Again, it's been a while since I've done a vintage brown bag MRE. The vintage stuff is pretty much my favorite. I really love doing the vintage stuff. It's like opening a time capsule. I just love it. So I am really super excited to get into this one. So let's slap this down and dig in. Perfect. All right, first things first, let's get this beef stew out. Let's see what condition it's in. All right, let's check out this retort pouch. It looks really good. There is no delamination. It looks perfect. And this actually looks like 290th day of 1991. Being 34 years old, I'm going to go get this in some boiling water and I'm going to boil the crap out of it. I really want to make sure that I boil it good and get it nice and hot. All right, so that's on the stove heating up. Let's get this cherry nut cake out and see if it's any good. 143rd day of 1991. Oh, wow. This actually might be good. Holy crap. Yeah, this might actually be good. Usually the nuts, if they're bad, they're going to be black. And these, it's hard to see in there. Those are cherry pieces, I think. But I think you would see black in there if those nuts were rancid. So maybe we're going to get lucky and this is going to be good. Rusty did say this was stored in very, very good conditions the whole time he had it. Let's get rid of this Tabasco. Let's check out these crackers. Let's see if we can... There's no tear notch on these. So we're going to do this. Make our own little tear notch. And then let's see if we can hear it. Nope. There they are. They look really good. Like I said, these don't have salt on them. They stopped doing that, I believe, in like 86 or so-ish. I'm not quite sure. They didn't have the salt on the crackers for that long. Let's see if this beverage-based powder made it. It's a little bit clumpy here, but I think this is actually going to be fine. Hey, would you look at that? It's actually printed on there. I missed it. It's cherry. And it is perfectly fine. And it smells fine. It smells a little old, but I think that's going to be good. This calls for 12 ounces of water. This is a pint glass, so I'm going to fill it up to maybe 3/4 full. Let's check out this spoon. Yeah, this is definitely a different spoon than I'm used to seeing. This is not an MCI spoon. Hold on, let me see if I can find there's one. Yeah, definitely not the same. So yeah, interesting. Yeah, very, very bright red. And it looks like there's kind of like an oil sheen on the top. Probably can't see it in the video, but I can see it. Let's check out this coffee. I really hope it made it. And it's the brown taster's choice, not the red. And it is in perfect condition. And it smells perfect. About 6 ounces of water there. I'm going to put some creamer in there. Let's see if it survived. No, it did not. We're not going to put creamer in there. That's okay. I don't think I'm going to put sugar in it. I don't typically put sugar in my coffee. Let's see if this peanut butter made it. Yeah, looks perfectly fine. Let's give her a taste. 34-year-old peanut butter. That is one of my favorite things about vintage rations. The peanut butter is unmatched. You cannot get that flavor today. It's impossible. That is some good stuff. So we're going to put some on a cracker while we wait for that beef stew. I get so excited for this old peanut butter. It's so good. It tastes just like it tasted when I was a kid. It's just so good. It tastes more natural. It just tastes way better. You just can't get this today. Even though these crackers don't have salt on them, they're still much better than the MRE crackers today. They're actually kind of baked and toasted. The MRE crackers today just suck. And it's 1.5 ounces. I'm not even sure you get 1 ounce today. I'm going to save that big cracker for the beef stew. Let's check out this cherry nut cake. Yeah, look at that. The nuts are not black. I'm thinking this is going to be perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find one of the nuts in here and just do a little taste test. See if anything happens in my mouth, like my tongue goes numb or anything, just to see if they're rancid. All right, there's a nut. That's perfectly fine. I have no sensation in my mouth, no numbness, no tingling, and there's a real heavy cherry flavor in that. It's very, very good. I'm kind of amazed. So let's give this a shot. That is fantastic. It is so good. Very good cherry flavor. The cake part is very moist still. That is awesome. That is very good. Nothing wrong with that. We're going to do this since we have peanut butter left. Let's try this. That's ridiculous. Sweet and savory. That is the way to do it. Sweet, salty, savory. This is amazing. What a great dessert. I mean, this is how I would do it. Absolutely. If I were a soldier back then, I'd put the peanut butter right on this. It's so good. I like cherry stuff anyways. This is fantastic. Last bite of this. Let's try out this cherry drink. It's cherry overload in this ration, but I love cherry. That's perfect. Great flavor. A little bit of tartness in there too. This is great. There's real sugar in it too, so that makes it even better. Let's try out this coffee. That's good coffee. Nothing wrong with it. I'm kind of pissed now though because I should have been drinking this along with that cherry nut cake. Oh well. I f***ed up. That would have been great. All right, so it's easily been over 20 minutes. So I'm going to go get that main out of the boiling water and I'll be right back. All right, she's nice and hot. Let's get her open. I'm going to use my knife just because it's so freaking hot. There it is. Holy crap, it's hot. Oh, that smells really, really good. There's nothing wrong with this. I can tell right now. Let's get it out. Ooh. Oh, look who's arrived. As soon as the beef stew came out, guess who else came out? It's the ration kitty. Look at that. What do you think? That's going to be good. It's too hot for you right now. Yep, the ration kitty is in the house. Yeah, this looks really good. I'm going to give this just a little nibble, just to see if anything happens. There's nothing wrong with that. It tastes as fresh as the day it was made. All right, let's get a bigger bite. Bigger bite for you. That is really hot, but that is really good. Very flavorful. The beef is tender. The sauce is very beefy and very good. The vegetables are great. This is fantastic. You got beef, potatoes, carrots, and peas. Let's get some crackers in there. It's almost like there's mashed potatoes in there. This is really good. It does not need salt. I kind of wish that Tabasco would have made it because I think that would be good on it, but this actually is good just on its own. Ration Kitty wants some. Last bite of this. And Ration Kitty is here and he's knocking my tripod. That was fantastic. The beef in that was tender. It was very flavorful. The beef gravy was absolutely excellent. Vegetables still had their color. They tasted great. And I believe there was mashed potatoes in there. I think that's what that was. Outstanding. That is such a great menu. Need a drink now. All right, well, while Ration Kitty finishes this up, let's try these matches. They work. Let's try out this wet nap. Not too bad. Still moist. Let's try out the gum. Spearmint. Even the gum doesn't see mold. It is not hard as a rock. A lot of times in these old rations, they're like little pebbles. This, they're not. Very good spearmint flavor. I mean, it's gum. It's not that exciting, but it helps get the crud out of your teeth. Still can't believe it's this good still. Some more coffee. All right, well, there you have it. That was a 1991 USMRE menu number 7 beef stew. Ration Kitty approves. That was a fantastic menu. There was absolutely nothing wrong with this ration. Absolutely nothing. It was fantastic. I have nothing bad to say about this ration. Everything in it was good. So if you stuck with me through this trip back in time with this 1991 USMRE menu number 7 beef stew, I really appreciate it. I appreciate you watching and I appreciate you being here. So again, make sure you go check out Rusty Surplus. He's got a great YouTube channel if you like firearms. I'm going to put a link to his channel during the outtakes in just a few seconds. And if you didn't know, I have a merch store. The link is below in the description. I sell t-shirts, sweatshirts. I sell this pint glass, this coffee mug. There's other coffee mugs, this water bottle. There's even some women's clothing on there, beer koozies. There's all kinds of cool stuff on there. Go check it out. And lastly, I want to thank my JermsMRE Exclusive Patreon members. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. It means a lot that you join my channel, and I hope you're enjoying the exclusive content that you're getting. If you're interested in becoming a JermsMRE Exclusive Patreon member, click the link below and check me out. JermsMRE Exclusive Patreon members get early access to all of my YouTube videos, 24-hour early access. You're also going to get 2 long-form videos that I'm only going to be posting on Patreon for my exclusive members. I will not be posting them on YouTube, so they're for you only. And then I'll be sprinkling in some fun little shorter videos throughout every month. You're also going to get 10% off all of my merch through my merch store. So again, I appreciate you all being here. I appreciate you watching, and I'll be back soon with another review. Later. God damn it, I do that all the time. Again, it's been a while since I've done a vintage brown bag MRE. Again, I really want to appreciate. And another way to. Again, I really want to tip to keep your tray from sliding. Wet some paper towel. Now it doesn't slip. The more you know. That was perfectly fine. No numbness in my mouth, no tingling in my tongue. Very heavy chevy. Ow, that's fucking hot. Ow. Oh, there you go, Ration Kitty. And again, a special shout out and a special thanks to Rusty from Rusty. And again, I want to give a huge shout out to Rusty. And again, I really appreciate each and every cat. Oh my God. The crazy cat. So if you're interested in becoming a JermsMRE Exclusive Patreon member, make sure you clink that. Oh my God, I can't fucking talk. I mean, this thing was 34 years old. I gotta do some germ killing. No fancy cocktail tonight. We're just gonna go straight up alcohol. You just gotta have germ killer for a 34-year-old ration. Wouldn't be right. That's good shit.